Tho. Did you have a teddy bear in this?
Okay, so wait, was that a check? Is that a check? Oh, what kind of a blank check?
Scoop the dirt.
Oh no.
Take the dirt back upstairs.
They're like,
Police check on dirty bowl. Okay. Now what is it? What? This? It's a check on dirt. So what? Dirty money? It's in a bowl. So check on dirt. That's in a bowl. A check on dirt
in a bowl.
What does that mean? Check dirt on dirty bowl. Check on dirty bowl.
Check the dirty bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
check under table.
Oh.
Check under the table. I was here
Really?
the whole time. We almost had that one. You guys were close. You woke us up in the middle of the night just for that?
Well, no, not just that. I actually wanted to tell you guys that I think I might have just made a breakthrough.
Yo, you see his new chin hair?
Yeah.
You mean you're finally gonna tell us what you've been working on? Yes, and that is because I need your guys' help, like really close.
Yeah. Why didn't you just wake us up normally?
Is that not normal? The guys, why are we wasting time? Let's get to the lab.
What lab? You don't have a lab. This is a house.
Well, don't I?
Oh shit.
Yes, he does.
You saw that look?
Stand back.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Wait. Stop it.
God damn.
Are you serious? Bruh.
What the fuck?
How did I do this in my house the whole time? A blue Sharpie. Really?
All of that for a pen?
What? I need a pen. How am I supposed to show you guys what I've been working on?
Really? And it doesn't work.
Ton of ink though. Got a new one right here anyway.
What?
No.
What was the
Some
point?
kind of secret lab.
Yes I do. I
Bless
just
you.
didn't access it.
Preach.
Let me guess. Some kind of keyboard comes up again. You put in some kind of secret code. Eye scanner comes down and a robot's like, "Hello, Ryan," and then it transforms the whole room.
What? No, you just have to clap.
Bruh. What the? Oh shit! Yo!
Hello, Ryan.
With lemonade.
You know what? Not bad. Actually, can I just come back? I kind of have to use the bathroom.
Just pee in a cup. That's what I've been doing.
Oh my god.
Hey, why don't you just go to the bathroom? It's right there.
I told you I've been working non-stop this whole time. I don't got time for pee breaks.
Well, actually, I don't have to pee. It's my stomach. Kind of hurts.
Oh, then that's all the more reason you should have some lemonade. It's good for your stomach.
Really?
So as you guys know, our past investigations have gone very successfully as, you know, figure out the truth behind Miley Cyrus and of course proving the Illuminati is real. And now we've been asked to investigate another mystery, the mystery of Beyonce's Lemonade album.
How is that even a mystery? It's just her album.
But this album is completely different. See, nobody knows what this album is about. There's a lot of different theories. Some people believe that this album is about infidelity and how Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. But at the same time, some other people say, well, if he really did cheat on her, why are they still together? And more importantly, why did she release her songs on Tidal, the platform that Jay-Z himself owns? And why is it even called Lemonade? There's no explanation for that. Some people believe that...
Okay, we get it. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories. But this better not be one of those Illuminati things.
Oh no,
Bruh.
in fact it's the complete opposite. See, last time we talked about the Illuminati, we started with apples. Because apples are by far the most popular fruit. They're eaten by children and adults. They're used in schools to represent our teachers. All of our technology comes from apple. Even the Bible speaks about apples in the story of Adam and Eve. And all of a sudden, in less than a month, nobody's talking about this powerful fruit because there's another fruit on the rise. The apple, the complete
Lemons.
opposite.
Oranges, like apples and oranges.
No,
OJ!
bananas. I eat more bananas than anything. See, that's what I thought at first. Oranges and bananas are way more popular than lemons. So why did Beyonce choose lemons over all the other fruits? Because of the letters.
Oh shit.
Orange and banana, 6-letter words. They don't fit. Apple and lemon, 5s. But there's an even bigger hint that Beyonce left us that proves that there's more to this album than we all thought. What? She named it lemonade, not lemon.
So what? That's just juice.
See, but it isn't.
What?
See, every other fruit can be made into a juice, but not lemons. Apples become apple juice, oranges become orange juice, pineapples pineapple juice, kiwi juice, even tomato juice.
Yeah.
Not lemons. Lemons become lemonade.
Yeah, that's true.
That is strange.
Okay, fine. Let's say you're right and there's something more to it. Now what?
We start with the most famous saying about lemonade. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's not the case here, is it? Because we're being given lemonade, not lemons. So Beyonce wants us to work backwards. See, Beyonce has a crazy following. Most of them girls. And they're so in love with her, they want to dedicate their lives to being her followers. Like, they're so in love with her, they literally say things like, oh my god, Beyonce is life.
Oh.
In this scenario, that's absolutely correct. See, if you work backwards, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But if Beyonce is life, it should be when Beyonce gives you lemonade, you make lemons. Exactly.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Say the word lemon. Sour.
I don't know. Yellow?
Right, sour and yellow. And if we continue to work backwards, the phrase you make lemons becomes lemons make you. What do lemons make you do when you bite into them?
They make you sour.
Squint. Because it's sour. Exactly.
Ooh.
And when you squint, you look more like
An Asian?
Wow.
Dude, that's racist. When you squint, you look more like you're tired because your eyes are smaller. Of course. And Asians are stereotypically known to be yellow, just like lemons. And again, we continue to work backwards. Yellow backwards is Wall-E. Wall-E, like the Disney movie about the Earth coming to an end. See, in that movie, we think that Wall-E's the only remaining individual on Earth, but there's another. And coincidentally, her name is Eve, just like Adam and Eve, who supposedly were the only two individuals on Earth as well.
Oh,
and
shit.
since Eve is obviously Eve, then Adam must be Wall-E. And since Wall-E is actually Wall-E, yellow backwards, what they're really saying is that Adam is yellow. Yellow atom. A yellow atom. In chemistry, you learned that CPK coloring is used to distinguish atoms by color. The color yellow is assigned to sulfur. And sulfur is an atomic number of 16, and it also smells like rotten eggs. However, if you smell rotten eggs and you're not near a volcano, chances are it's just somebody's rotten egg fart. And since eggs are measured in dozens, coincidentally the same number of songs on Beyonce's album, and if we take the atomic number of 16 and count out all the songs, we come all the way back to the first song with a remainder of 4. Track 4 happens to be the song named Sorry. But who else just recently had the biggest hit in the world named Sorry? Justin Bieber, who, if you didn't know, recently just dyed his hair. Guess what color? That's right. Yellow. But recently, only a week after Beyonce releases her Lemonade album, Justin Bieber shaves off his yellow hair and he goes right back to his natural hair color, which is still kind of a off yellow color, which is awfully symbolic and similar to peeling a lemon, because you peel off the outside of the inside. Nothing more than a cover. Speaking of covers, when you see the album cover of Lemonade, instantly you see the shape of a lemon, but there is a lot more to it. From the bottom up, we see fur. And if I had to guess what animal that looked like, I would have to say it looks like a bear. And above that, you see an ear, which is strange, because if she were a part of the Illuminati, that'd be the perfect place to put an eye. But no, this is something new. She put an ear, and on her ear, rings, earring. And as we mentioned before, above that, the lemon.
What does the earrings have to do with the...
Oh, bears, rings, lemons? Beyonce is bearing fruit. And bearing fruit for a tree means that it's growing fruits. For a person, bearing fruit means that she's growing something else. And if you peel off the cover, what she's really trying to say, Beyonce is pregnant.
Holy
That's
shit.
what Lemonade is really about.
This has got to be one of the dumbest ones you've had so far. There's so many holes in this.
Well, I didn't say I was done yet.
It is a lot of
I told you guys
holes.
I needed your help. I still haven't figured out what these are.
Hey, you really think Beyonce's pregnant?
I don't see how Lemonade could be about anything else.
Well, if she really is, I don't think she should be drinking lemonade. Look how many carbs there are. 53 grams for one bottle? That's crazy. 53 grams for 3 grams?
Oh my god. It's numbers. 53 grams. You said there's 53 in there.
Yeah, 53 grams.
Why is he in a movie?
53 Grammys.
Huh?
Beyonce has the record for the most Grammy nominations. 53
Damn.
of them. No way.
Damn.
There you go again, connecting two completely unrelated things. It's 53 grams of carbohydrates, not grams.
Exactly, that's what's leading us to the next part. If we break it up, it's just car, bowl, hydrate. When you hear car, bowl, a bowl the size of a car, that's a really big bowl. And hydrate has to do with liquids. But if we're talking about a bowl, what kind of liquids do you put in a bowl? Lemonade.
What?
No, it's soup. Now you have a really big bowl of soup. No, a huge bowl of soup. A super bowl. The Super Bowl. Beyonce was a halftime show performer for 2 of them. Super Bowl 47 and 50.
Wait, but she wasn't even really a main performer in Super Bowl 50. She was just in it. There's kind of a big difference.
Oh, there's a difference, alright, but it ain't that big.
What?
The difference between Super Bowl 50 and 47 is 3. And 3 is her magic number, one might say. How so? Beyonce's 34, Jay-Z's 46. When we add their ages together, we have 80. Okay. We take our magic number 3 and subtract it out of 80, we're left with 77. And 77, as we all know, is the product of 7 times 11. 7-11. 7-11. The hit song that Beyonce released 3 years ago.
But if she planned this 3 years ago, why now?
Because on the anniversary of 7-11's release this year, Beyonce will be 35. And 77 minus 35 is 42. The exact age Jay-Z was when his daughter Blue Ivy was born. 42.
What? What does their daughter even have anything to do with this?
How?
7-11 was made for their daughter. Come on, if you really listen to the lyrics, wave your hands side to side, clap, 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 clap it. My hands up, I stand up with my hands up.
It does sound like a children's song.
Damn.
Because 7-11 was disguised to be for us, but really it was just for their daughter. That's why the lyrics are so bad.
Of course.
This song is made for their daughter. Don't tell me it's a coincidence that their daughter's 4 years old. Yet in 7 years, she's going to be what? 11. Isn't 11 the exact number of songs that's on her album?
No. You said it yourself, there's 12 songs.
He's like, see, there's 12 songs, but we got 11. We were almost there. We were this close. We were an inch away. 6 inches to be exact. The only number in any of her titles ended 6. The number 6 on her 6th
Oh my
6
god.
is our special number, one might say.
How did he do
3 was
this?
our special number.
No, 3 is our magic number, because it's half of 6. You see, if we do 11, and we multiply it by our special number of 6, we end up with our final number, 66.
There's so much math going on.
42, 11, 66.
But what do they mean?
I don't know, but it has to mean something. If not, Beyonce wouldn't have made it that obvious.
Obvious? Nothing about any of this is obvious.
What are you talking about? It was so clear.
You're literally forcing these connections. They make no sense at all.
They make sense.
And what's even worse is you ended up with nothing.
Nothing. We have the last piece. Those are the last ones.
Oh!
Oh my god, seriously?
That's a bad one, dude.
Sorry. I told you I wasn't feeling well.
Dude, what the heck did you eat? It smells like rotten egg.
Come on.
Bruh.
Rotten eggs.
It's all
Sulfur.
linked.
They're elements. All of them. 53, 3, 42, 11, 66. The atomic numbers.
3 is lithium, iodine, lithium, molybdenum,
Sodium.
Molybdenum.
Potassium. It's a formula. It all makes sense now.
What does?
Everything. Why Beyonce made an entire album bashing her husband, a man. Why the majority of Beyonce's songs are all about and for women. Even why there's an ear on the album cover instead of an eye. Beyonce is giving birth, but to an idea. No, a group. No, an army of women to take over the world.
What?
And it's all starting with that formula. Sean, check that lemonade bottle.
Iodine, lithium, but Minneapolis, it's all here.
Minneapolis.
But we've been drinking this lemonade. Exactly. Look at us. We're fine.
Yeah, for now. Who knows what's gonna happen later?
Look, this is so
About to turn
stupid.
into
How do
women.
you even come up with these ridiculous conspiracy theories?
Do I really have to spell this out for you? Look at the abbreviations. See, this is not about the Illuminati. The Illuminati is ran by men. See, Beyonce is starting something new. She's giving birth to a new group of powerful women to not just take over the world, but the previous Illuminati as well. Think about everything you've ever heard from Beyonce. She wants who to run the world? Girls.
Oh, yeah.
She wants all the what? Single ladies. Every single lady to rise up in formation to build a flawless, irreplaceable army of grown women to create the new Illuminati. The Lady Illuminati. The Eliminades.
The Eliminades. The Eliminades.
She's just pregnant.
Yeah, it makes sense that she might be
10 minutes
pregnant.
later, we're all drinking lemonade and we're still fine.
But are we though?
Wait.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't a cup. I peed in a bottle.
Come on. That's...
Yeah. Wow.
See, man, shit like this, man, he can make you think, man.
That shit hurt my head a little bit, bro. It was like hella math, periodic tables. Like, I didn't even study. I did not study the periodic table at all. I'm like glad my major has nothing to do with science. But
No, I'm right there with you.
fucking
I don't know where to start.
yeah.
It was like, what the fuck?
How do you go from waking up the people to talking about Beyonce's Lemonade to going into deep, like these clues meant nothing. Like maybe, possibly she could be pregnant. I'm with the pregnant one. Like I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But
I think that's the only thing I'm with.
he lost me, and then he had me, and then he lost me, like at least 4 times.
He totally lost me.
Yo,
I was trying to keep track, but I couldn't.
good job. Like he made something out of nothing every time. Like for real, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know where his mind goes when he makes these videos, but it goes somewhere because the shit he says makes sense and then it doesn't. Like, how do you make somebody say that makes perfect sense and then 2 seconds after it you go, wait, what? Because that's what happened to me while I was watching this. But I gotta take a break.
That's okay. Because it's time for us to start.
Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions.
How did you feel about this video?
Alright, subscribe to Nigga Higa. Are you subscribed?
Have you seen this video before? Did you come here for our reaction? Number 3 is important.
What was your favorite part of this video?
I like this whole video. Yeah, I like the whole video. Like,
I don't have a favorite part.
I don't have a favorite part either. I just like the whole video because without one part, the video would be lost. So this is a dope video, all complete, all in one. One could mean Neo, but then Neo means one. And if one means Neo, then who is the one? Nah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go into one of those deep thoughts like Higa one day. I'm gonna make a video. And it's gonna be dope.
But if y'all understood everything that he was saying, please let us know down in the comment section below.
Like, I understood. Like, I don't want to turn this into no like brain buster or some shit like that. I understood what he was saying. It's just certain things get you lost in the video, and you gotta admit that. You know what I mean? Like, even if it makes sense, it doesn't make sense, and that's the fun part about his videos. So hopefully y'all understood our confusion, but it was an enjoyable confusion. You know what I mean? We understood, but while you're watching it, you're like, huh? Ah, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Keep it cool.
Keep it classy.
We love you.
Stay awesome.
Always.
And forever.